everyone, and welcome to the DCSD Parent University podcast, a show from Douglas County School District where we share tips, stories, and resources to help families and students thrive. My name is Amy Pfister, and I'm the Community Relations Coordinator here at Douglas County School District. And today we're talking about one of the best community spots around, the public library. It's not just a place to check out books anymore. The library is full of fun programs, super cool resources, and opportunities that can support your child's learning and give families new ways to connect. We're so excited to have Jamie Gottlieb, Community Services and Partnerships Manager from Douglas County Libraries, here to talk with us about all the amazing things happening at the library and how you and your family can get involved. Jamie, welcome.
Hi, Amy. Thanks for having me.
You bet. We're excited that you're here. I always like to kick it off with an icebreaker question. So because you work for the library and are surrounded by books all the time, what was your favorite childhood book?
That's a really good question. And I was just having this conversation actually with my family, and there's a lot of books that come to mind, and so you have to break it up by times of life. So my childhood favorite, I guess in picture book form, would be Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Good one.
And then as I got older and started reading on my own, I was a big fan of Judy Blume and the Fudge books.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, so good. Those were, yes, highlights in my house as well. So about the library, I have a perception in my mind from when I was a kid of the 80s. It's not the world of card catalogs and microfiche anymore. Can you share just a little bit about what you wish more families knew about what's happening at Douglas County Libraries these days?
Oh my gosh. We have so many different things that I probably could sit here for days talking to you about it. But yes, the card catalogs are gone. And while books are our business and we circulate probably millions of items a year, they're not just all the physical items. They're not just books. They are books. They are digital books. But then we have so many other amazing things like sewing machines and radon detectors, Nintendo Switches.
These are things you can check out?
These are things you can check out. If you visit our Library Perks webpage, you will find those along with many, many other things, along with learning languages through Mango and LinkedIn Learning and all of those amazing things, state park passes even.
Wow, you can get a state park pass through the library?
Yes.
Wow. I had no idea.
In partnership with the Colorado State.
Sure. Wow, I had no idea. Sewing machine, radon detector.
Oh, and many more.
Wow.
I recently just converted old family videos on Super 8 film strip to my computer.
Wow.
Using one of the machines from library.
That's crazy. So, okay, so let's just say I'm brand new to Douglas County, just moved here. I want to engage with the library. What is the first best step for me?
The first best step is to come in, get a library card, talk to the amazing staff at any of our locations, and learn what's out there. There's so many things. Best to just get an overview, and then if you have a specific need or thought, really ask about that, and we will find you all the related information.
And you guys have multiple locations throughout the county.
We do. We have 6 full-time open branches, and we have one kind of satellite part-time branch in Leviers. It's open 2 days a week. But the other 6, we have Castle Rock, we have Castle Pines, Lone Tree, Parker, Highlands Ranch, and Roxborough.
So really something for everyone. You're spread out throughout the whole county.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
We've done that very deliberately to be in a radius of everyone living in Douglas County.
Yeah, and close to our schools. We, 850 square miles, 92 schools, pretty wide and vast as a school district. Since we serve and support pre-K through 12 kiddos, what are some of the good resources the library offers for students?
For students, we have anywhere from online digital databases for all kids. They are broken out by elementary, middle, and high school, so there is something for everyone in the school. We have many opportunities for kiddos to learn to read if they're struggling readers to come on in. We have opportunities for teens to get involved with the libraries through volunteering. We have study rooms for collaboration. There's just a multitude of things. We have teen library connections at every location as well, which is a place for teens to connect with other teens and get service credit hours.
For so tell me about that. What does that look like?
So they're a once-a-month meeting. It is run through our joint effort between volunteer services and the customer experience team at the libraries. So teens come in. It's a meeting with volunteer work. They're doing some kind of service work each month and an opportunity to just be amongst their peers.
Very cool. So say I am a young parent and I've got kiddos who are not quite ready for preschool yet. I know one of the bigger programs that you guys have, Storytime.
Storytime is one of the biggest things we do. We are very committed to it. We stress the 5 early literacy practices to get these kiddos ready to enter school and succeed. We offer them at all our locations, probably 15 to 17 a week at each location. So we are hitting a ton of different families at different times. We have baby story times, preschool story times, toddler story times, all ages story times. So we really, really hope we can get folks in. But for those who cannot make it to a story time, traditionally they're in the morning, during the week. We do have some on the weekend. But if you can't make it in, we also have trained volunteers going out to childcare centers and in-home and the centers themselves, reading to kids, doing DCL story times in the community.
So you really do meet families where they are.
Yes.
That's amazing. And if I'm assuming all of these story times are listed on the Douglas County Library website, you can find one that works for you.
Yes. The Douglas County Library's website is the place to go. There's so much information there to just find. And of course, if you are having trouble finding things, you can give us a call or visit a library and the staff will be more than happy to help you out.
I love that. And Jamie, what is that website again?
The website is dcl.org.
Easy enough. As a mom personally of a middle schooler, I don't always understand some of the math that my child brings home. How and what resources does the library have that are available with regards to homework help?
That is so true. I remember when my kids came home at a certain grade level, I was out.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader? I am not.
I'm not. And it was, I was just like, well, I can't help you anymore. So we do have a resource. BrainFuse is our homework help partner vendor. We have them also on our website. You can find us there. And they offer live homework help.
Wow.
So there are some live tutors. They have hours of operation where a live tutor can be reached. Otherwise, you can just utilize their resources. They also have, I was looking in just recently and learning things myself. There are collaboration spaces in their digital virtual collaboration spaces for teens to kind of get a room together.
Oh.
Digital, online and work together through that.
Very cool.
They've got, and they also have some of the career and college help as well.
That was going to be my next question. Yeah. So because that is very overwhelming to families if you haven't navigated that yet. And that is the path that your student, wants to go down as far as applying for college and all of that. Very overwhelming. So you're saying that they BrainFuse?
BrainFuse does have a spot where teens can kind of work through a series of questions and learn about different careers.
Gotcha.
Kind of like that, where's your parachute? What color is your parachute? Something similar to that, to learn about different careers, then look into some colleges that offer majors and things like that.
Oh, very nice. So, and again, all on Douglas County Library's website. So if you need assistance with homework help, the homework hotline, you can go to the library website and you can find.
Yep, and the best place to go for all of this is the Kids and Teens tab right there at the top, the drop down, and homework help is right there. Also resources for parents, for teachers, for, story times is listed in there. That's probably the best tab.
Nice.
For this.
So helpful.
Mm-hmm.
what kind of programs does the library have available for families to enjoy together?
Programs are another one of our passions. So we offer many different kinds of programs and events. Fairy Tale Ball comes up every year. This is a free program for families to attend. It's obviously based off of a fairy tale. And so that's just a great program. We do storybook holidays 3 times a year. Those are paid, but a little bit more up-leveled from your fairy tale balls. We have a lot of programs we offer even within the schools as a partnership with the schools, such as Battle of the Books and Page to Stage, where we bring in an assembly. We offer it up to all elementary schools, and they kind of can sign up, and we bring it to the schools.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit, what Page to Stage is?
So Page to Stage, we partner with Front Reach Theater Company. And usually we'll just pick out a play like The Little Mermaid or Pinocchio. I'm picking ones that we've done in the past. Charlotte's Web was this past year. So we contract with them. They put together a production for us to offer to the schools.
With regards to Battle of the Books, if that's not a term that I'm familiar with, what is Battle of the Books?
Battle of the Books is like a reading spelling bee of sorts. It's a book sport. So kids are given in certain grade levels a series of books to read, and then they prepare. They have a coach from the school that works with the kids in teams, and then they start competitions. The competitions run from the end of January through mid-March, right before spring break is usually when things culminate, and in a district-wide competition. So for a while, it is school versus school, battling out at the library. And then as we hone down our winners, they take it to a district competition right before spring break. So we have many of the schools that are competing against each other. It's a great competition. These kids do such an amazing job reading, learning these books. They are asked extremely detailed information and have to collaborate in a little huddle, come up with the answer. One person has to come out and tell what book it was from and the author of that book. So it is an incredible competition to watch.
It's a lot of fun. My son did it back in the day. And yeah, I mean, you really, for, anybody who's not familiar with it, just a great team building, partnership for kiddos. Definitely promotes a love of literacy and exposes them to books that maybe they wouldn't pick on their own.
It is a team sport for book readers.
Yes. That's a great way to put it. How do you, so if I'm a teacher and I'm interested in signing my school up for this, how would I go about that?
Well, that is a very appropriate question for now. Battle of the Books kind of kicks off right at the beginning of the school year, a little bit after Labor Day. Contracts go out to the schools. They'll be emailed to school staff, generally the library staff that work at all the schools. So the schools will receive those contracts. Then it is up to them to decide if they can pull a team together and sign up and sign that contract. They do get first come, first in, based on regions. So it's available to everyone. And then we see who gets the contracts in and start going.
So sign up. Now's the time.
Now's the time.
That's right. Thank you. It is a great program. And if you've never experienced it before, kids love it.
Yes.
So much fun.
Yes. And be prepared for all the emotions. They get fully vested. The parents are vested, the teachers and coaches are vested, and it gets tense.
Absolutely. It's good. It's good. Does the library offer any programming or workshops, I don't know if that's the right word, for parents in supporting their kiddos?
Absolutely. The biggest thing we offer for families and for parents are some English language services. We offer it in a variety of different ways. We have one-on-one tutoring. We have practice your English classes at several of our locations throughout the year, and even virtually if one of the times doesn't work. And we offer English language classes. Here in Castle Rock, we offer them once a week during the school year. And so it is offered in all levels, and it is run through volunteers, actually, through Douglas County Libraries.
That's so great to be supporting, diverse learners and multilingual families.
Yeah, and of course, our collection supports supports that as well. We have books in many languages and offer Mango, again, a digital resource for language learning.
That's what Mango is.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie, what are some upcoming programs or events that families shouldn't miss at the Douglas County Library?
Coming up will be Booked for the Holidays, and particularly our Forest of Stories will be being set up, and it is a not to miss event. It will run from middle of November through New Year's, coming down shortly after New Year's. It's our 4th year doing this event. It has become a tradition in Douglas County, and I highly encourage you to visit all of our libraries. We will have more than 150 trees set up. They're all book related and all unique. It's an amazing event to see.
Yeah, and it's free, right?
Totally free, open all the hours the library is open. Come on in, take a look, visit all our locations.
What are some types of trees that families can expect to see?
So all the trees are book related. They can range from Jurassic Park, Goodnight Moon. There are The Shining. There are so many different types of books. Either a book itself, an author might be highlighted, like Edgar Allan Poe. There was a tree of that last year. You name it. We have, like I said, there's 150 book-related trees. There's always new trees each year. Some retire from year to year, but then we bring in new ones, and we have grown over the course of these 4 years.
That's a really great event for families to participate in an experience during winter break, I found, because you can really, take some time. It's free. Go around to visit each of the libraries. Each has a different collection of trees.
Yes, you can do it in a day. You can do it over the course of some days. I took my family one year. We went on a tour of Douglas County libraries in one day to every location and saw all the trees. It was so fun, and they loved it. They're grown adults now, but they still loved it. But make sure if you have some time during the holiday season to visit. You don't have to do them all in one day, but it is doable in one day.
Yes, that was ambitious of you and your family.
Break for lunch, set your route, but you could do it in a couple of weekends for sure.
I love it. It's pretty amazing. So yes, and that starts, you said, mid-November-ish.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And that information about this program is available on the Douglas County Library website too, right?
Yes.
Great. You had mentioned earlier something about teens and volunteering. How can teens get involved at the library, whether it's volunteering, leadership opportunities, or teen advisory boards?
We love having our teens in the library, and we know their time is limited. So it's not as easy for them just to come to us all the time for different things, but we do want to make sure they feel welcome, that they want to come to the library. And so we offer the Teen Libraries Connections. Again, it is a group where they can just hang with their peers and earn service credit hours. They can volunteer in other capacities as well. We have reading buddies where we pair teens and kids and the little buddies who are still learning and need more help reading. And we train the teens to work with them. And that has been a very, very successful program going on many years. So we love having the teens. We encourage them all the time to volunteer and become a big buddy. Mm. We have opportunities for them to volunteer at birthday parties to help us out. We do birthday parties on weekends, and we need volunteers to help us with that. And all the events and programs. Summer reading program is a big opportunity for the teens to get some hours and also just be in the libraries helping others get signed up and finished and all of those things that go along with summer reading.
Such a good point, because as you know, Douglas County School District, our graduates need 20 hours of community service, so they could conceivably partner with the Douglas County Library to volunteer and get those community service hours.
Absolutely. And we love our teen volunteers, and most of them have way more than 20 hours. So we love to see that they're coming because they want to and they like what they're doing.
I love so much the idea of being a reading buddy, especially for a younger kiddo that just in a way maybe is a more approachable relationship, right? Because you've got somebody who isn't necessarily a full adult, but a teenager and a little bit more age-wise closer in their range. So
yeah, it's a win-win for both the teen and the kid still struggling and needing more help to read. We, of course, want to set them off on their journey in school with all the tools and skills they need to be great readers, but sometimes it takes a little longer for some kids, and that's perfectly normal, and it's okay. They just need opportunities to read and read without pressure. So that's where the Teen Reading Buddies come in, and we also offer Bark for Books at most of our locations as well, where kids can come and read to a dog. And that dog is a trained service animal that just lays there. No judgment to be had.
Sounds like a good gig.
Yes.
So you have a dedicated dog at the different libraries.
We have volunteers who have these animals and dogs. So they sign up, they become one of our volunteers, and they're scheduled to come to the library with their pet.
Gotcha. I love that. So cool. And is that information available on the Douglas County Library website as well?
Yes. Everything is
everything is there.
Everything is available on the Douglas County website.
It sounds like the school district website. We've got like 8,000 pages on our website. So
kids and teens.
There you go. Okay. How can a family maybe take advantage of technology resources at the library, like internet access or printing services or something that maybe they might not have available at home?
Yeah. We actually, at the library itself, we have computers, desktop computers. We have laptops that you can check out and use inside the building. We have printing available from all those devices and even your own devices. You can connect to our printer and utilize our printing. I feel like that's kind of a big service these days because not everyone has a printer anymore. It always runs out of ink. All the things, it stops working. So printing it's a big service. It's a thing. It needs to happen. We have at our Parker location, we have a recording studio, which you could do this podcast at.
So cool.
With a green screen. So there's a lot you can do to just not only record, but edit and do all of those capabilities there. Then, we have hotspots for checkout. You can actually check out a hotspot if you need to bring it somewhere remote or at your home if it's having some technical issues. So there's all of that. And then we offer, the other thing to mention is services you can do at home that maybe you don't know about. So our access to our databases usually requires a library card, which I fully promote. Get the library card. It offers a whole lot more. But if you are finding yourself in need or your student is finding themselves in need to get to a database for information off our webpage and you're at home and you can't get in or it's after hours, their student ID now works as access to our databases from home.
Very cool. So that's a partnership with Douglas County School District that kiddos can use their student ID.
Their student ID works. You just need to enter in the prefix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the student ID, and you should be able to get in.
Okay. And that information, I'm assuming, also available on the Douglas County Library website.
Yes. Yes, and through your schools.
Yes, absolutely. Very cool. Can you talk a little bit about, I've seen this multiple times, where you bring in an author?
Yes, and those are some of our biggest events. We do a ton of different author visits, talks, where they come to Douglas County Libraries, or if they're a big enough author that we take them off-site to host even more people in the community to come. We did Andrew McCarthy this year. We've CJ Box is an annual staple for us. He's wonderful. We have Taylor Jenkins Reid coming up soon. It's a sold-out event. So be on the lookout. The ones that we host at the libraries are free. They are a few hundred people, so we love those. And then we do get the opportunity a couple times a year to bring in some larger authors, and those are a really spectacular event.
It's so cool. If you've got a favorite author, check out the Douglas County Library website, because you never know. They might be just showing up, to a library near you.
May just show up.
One thing I wanted to ask you about, and hoping that you can explain a little bit more, the archives that Douglas County Library has with regards to Douglas County history. Can you talk a little bit about, I know that the Castle Rock location got a refresh, new building, was it 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Yeah,
Yes.
going on 3.
Yes. Oh, gosh. Okay. Time flies. Can you just talk a little bit about what is housed in those archives?
Our Archives and Local History department is in the Castle Rock location. It has so much information. It is the repository for more of the paper and digital memorabilia of Douglas County. So you can find yearbooks from all the county high schools, dating back as far as we could get them. So that's interesting information. But there are pictures, there are letters, there's so much historical information, and we're getting more and more as ranches become settled and folks are, passing away, unfortunately, but they're leaving a great history from Douglas County. It is truly a Douglas County lens.
Yeah, I was blown away by how much, if you're curious about the history of our county, there is so much information available.
Yes.
There.
Visit our website and get to the archives web page. It's pretty impressive, and you don't even know what you're going to find. But we also have archivists that work at the library. You can book an appointment with them. If you're looking for something specific, they will help you find it. We actually do outreach. The archivists go out to schools, so you may see them in some of the classrooms and do talks on various topics based on what the teachers are asking.
Yes, if you haven't checked that out, or if you're looking for something to do and you're, kind of a history buff, that's a really great way to feel connected to the county which you live in.
Absolutely. And they have an amazing collection of maps. If maps is something you're fascinated by or looking for something, they have a great collection.
If you wanted to, again, somebody brand new, they're not familiar with Douglas County Libraries, what would be the vision of Douglas County Libraries? What do you want them to know about Douglas County Libraries?
Douglas County Libraries elevates our community by inspiring a love of reading, discovery, and connection. That is what drives us. That is our vision for what we do and for what we want everyone to find out about us. We began this saying we're more than just books, and we are more than just books. We serve the entire county from the time kiddos are born to the time they leave, whether it's leaving the county or leaving. We have so many ways to celebrate life's moments. We do birthday parties, we do wedding and baby showers, we do weddings, we do end-of-life ceremonies. We have an amazing set of locations that are beautiful, they're accessible. We have a full-service events and hospitality team that can help you plan whatever you would like to do. And then there's so many other ways to get involved with us through events, through services and programs. We just want you to come on in.
I love it. You really have taken literature and built an entire world around it. There's something for everybody at Douglas County Libraries. It's not, it's not the library. If you haven't been into a library in a minute, highly encourage you to stop by one of Douglas County Library's locations because it is very inspiring.
Thank you. Yes.
Jamie, thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you, the listener, picked up a few good new ideas on how your family can use the library, whether it's checking out a great read, getting help with homework, or just spending time at one of their upcoming events like Forest of Stories. Be sure to check out the Douglas County Library website or their social media page to see what's coming up. And don't be shy about stopping by your local branch. They love seeing students and families walk through the doors. We're so grateful for our partnership with Douglas County Libraries, and we're so glad you tuned in to Parent University Podcast. Until next time, keep learning, keep connecting, and we'll catch you on the next episode.